Hi, my name is Avi, and I'm going to be leading with Mark today on the tight and tense meditation. So for this breathing exercise, we are going to be focusing on releasing tension from the top of our head all the way down. So most important is that you're comfortable for the breathing, you're comfortable for the stretching, so find a nice, cozy, safe spot to do so. Right now, we're going to ask you to start to just notice your breathing in a very natural way. What's the breath cycle that you're going through? Are you breathing through your nose or your mouth? Is there any specific areas of tension, perhaps in the jaw, the hands, the feet? And let's just take a moment right now and take a big double nasal inhale, twice through the nose. Big exaggerated sigh on the exhale. Let it go. One more time, twice through the nose. Let it go. Good. And then we're going to take one more slow, steady, single inhale through the nose. And blow it out, let it go. Shake it out. Notice any areas of tension, tightness in the body, perhaps in the wrists, the hands. Let's go ahead right now and just focus on the top of the head, the temple, the forehead. This is a great exercise for people that deal with migraines or tension headaches. So as you're doing this light massage over your forehead, start to take nice, easy, smooth inhales, starting from the bottom of your diaphragm all the way into your ribs and chest. So nice and easy. In. Let it go. And you can even start to scratch your scalp a little bit. Scratching the scalp really helps to stimulate the vagus nerve, putting the body into a more relaxed place. So continue to work your way down the temples, slowly working your way down into the jaw. Typically, the jaw will dictate the terms of the tension in the body. So if your jaw is clenched, your body's probably going to follow suit. Nice and easy, all the way in through the nose. Big sigh, let it go. Activating the vocal cords also helps to relax the body. They call it the sigh of relief for a reason. Nice, easy, full inhale in. Let it go. So just continue to relax the jaw, and Mark will help us get into the next part of the breathing exercise.
All right, we're going to work our way right down to the trapezius, if you will. You have three main parts in your back, and that's where we hold a lot of tension, especially when we're working all day. We're sitting at a computer, or maybe you slept wrong. Maybe it's from the evening before. You wake up, you're feeling a little tight in the shoulders. So we have a few stretches here with some breathing that will alleviate some of those issues. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our left hand, place it on the right side of the head. Take a deep breath here in your neutral position, and exhale and pull your head over to the left. And just as Avi mentioned before, try to keep the nasal breathing as your main focus. If you can, keep your mouth closed on the inhale. We're going to go over to the other side. Right hand goes on the left side of the head. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale deep into that stretch. Pull the head slightly over towards the right until you feel a nice stretch on the left side of the traps of the neck. We're going to take an inhale back to a neutral position. Take our fingers, interlock, place them on the back of the head, and we're going to exhale deep down into that chest. Chin goes down into the chest. Take a deep breath in, back to a neutral position, and then let's just roll our shoulders out a little bit here. Good work. And if you feel that your breath cycle gets off, just take a second, regroup, take a deep breath in, and reset in your neutral position, all right? So the next thing we'll do, we'll work our way right down into the shoulders. These few stretches here will cover most of the upper body from the chest up, including the back. So what we're going to do first is take our left hand, place it on the center of the back. Your head is leaning forward slightly. Take your other hand, grab onto the elbow, deep breath in here, and then exhale, and pull deep down into that stretch, the elbow going to the back of the head, and then inhale, open up, and exhale, hit the other side. All right, let's inhale, taking our hands out to the sides, straight line of energy through the chest. Take a deep breath in here. Hands might go back, opening up that chest. Then you're going to exhale the left arm across the chest, interlock at the elbow. Make sure that the shoulder doesn't go up, right up to the ear. Keeping nice level shoulders to the floor. And exhale as you pull back into that stretch. Once you feel you got a nice stretch on that left side, go ahead and open that chest up. Inhale, and then a nice exhale as you cross the chest with the right arm, pulling those elbows back to the back of the room. Good. All right, let's move it to the front of the body. We're going to open our chest up again. We're going to take our fingers. I call this the chicken wing. We're going to take our fingers and interlock them at the tailbone. Your palms are facing out. We're going to take a deep breath in here, look up to the sky, open up that chest. The elbows start to try to touch behind you. And then exhale forward. Feeling it in those outer pectoral muscles, feeling it in those shoulders, slightly in the lats. Inhaling again. And let's exhale forward. Rounding out the back, tucking that chin in. All right, great job, guys. All right, we're going to hit a cactus stretch. We're going to get right on that chest. You want a 90-degree angle at both elbows, palms facing forward. You're going to take a deep breath in here, compress your scapulas, open up that chest, pull it back, and then exhale forward. Again, rounding out that back, maybe looking down slightly towards the ground. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, opening up. And then exhale, forward. And again, hold those stretches for as long as you feel necessary, as long as you feel comfortable doing so. Never rush through your stretch. If you have time, make it worth your while, okay? Now we're going to move on to the forearms. We're going to hit those wrists, and then we'll pass it on to Avi and hit the rib cage, all right? So let's take our right hand forward, grab the top of those fingertips. Fingers are pointing up towards the sky. And maybe you just do some subtle, gentle breathing here, all right? You don't have to necessarily always breathe with the stretch. Just try to keep a nice, steady flow. Feel all those tendons stretching down to the forearm. Let's hit the other side. Good. Now let's round out the wrists a little bit, one direction, and then let's go into the other direction. Good. All right, Avi.
Nice.
Rib cage, let's do it.
Yeah, so we'll start to focus now on the rib cage, the thoracic cage here. Let's go ahead and just take our hands, front four fingers on the front end of your rib cage, thumbs on the back. And let's go ahead and just give ourselves a light, easy massage. Typically, people think full breath is either diaphragm or chest. Right now, we're working on the bridge to the diaphragm and the chest with the ribs and the intercostal muscles. Just breathe into your hands here. Nice squeeze into the ribs, giving yourself a light massage. Big inhale into the ribs. Exhale, squeeze a little bit further down. Let it go. Good. Just creating a little bit of tension here. Breathing into the hands again. Nice and easy. Let it go. Keep moving your hands up and down, back of the ribs, front of the ribs, ribs and lungs, all working in sync here. Nice and easy. Big inhale, last one. Let it go. Let's go ahead and put our hands on our lap or to our sides. We're just going to do a little bit of rolling now. Let's roll one way, creating a little bit of movement in the rib cage, in that thoracic cage. This also kind of helps to release some tension from the back and the spine. Just kind of create a nice movement, nice circular movement. And let's go ahead and reverse the movement now and go the other way. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Good. We're going to get into just a seated cat-cow now. So we're going to go ahead and take a big inhale, arch our back forward. Chin back, easy exhale. Fold forward, shake it out. Big inhale. Arch forward. Exhale, let it go. Last one, nice and easy, nice and full. Calmly let it go. Mark's going to take us through the lower back now and the hips.
All right, thank you, Avi. All right, we're going to move on to the lower back and the hips. What we're going to do, if you're seated on your knees, I'm going to ask you to turn around, swing around and place your butt on the floor. All right, we're going to open our feet up about shoulder width apart, maybe even a little more, all right, depending on your range of motion. What we're going to start with is some hip swivels. So the main focus here is keeping your chest forward, all right? Keep your chest forward. You're going to take a deep breath in and you're going to exhale and drop both knees over to the left side. Now you want to have your knee within about 5 to 10 centimeters, no more than that, of the left heel. Right knee very close to that left heel, so you really make sure to optimize the stretch on the right hip flexors, okay? We're going to take a deep breath in here, and we're just going to exhale and calmly take it over to the other side. Very good. Also, if you want to add to this stretch, you can also take your chest slightly in the opposite direction. Maybe take a look over your shoulder to elongate the neck and the traps. And let's go one more time to each side. Inhale, and then exhale. And twist. Good. This time, before we switch over to the right side, what we're going to do, we're going to take that, we're going to square our chest off towards that right knee, and we're going to slightly lean forward. There's not a lot of motion here. This kind of goes back to Avi speaking to the rib cage breathing. You are going to feel it in the ribs here a little bit as you lean forward. It might feel a little difficult. You're crunching together. And then you're also going to feel it maybe in the hips. I feel something going down my IT band here. It could be a little different for everybody, but it's definitely beneficial to get those little movements in. Don't skip over the little movements. They help in big ways. All right, guys, let's switch it back over to the other side. Exhaling your knees to the floor. Again, maybe doing a little twist here. But when you're ready, what I want you to do is square off towards that left knee and lean forward slightly. Driving the left knee down towards the right heel and coming up out of that position nice and slow. Good. Let's relax here. All right, we're going to put our feet together a little bit in front of us. All right, a little closer. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet with your hands. You're going to take a deep breath in here. We're going to hit the groin and back at the same time by exhaling forward, pushing our elbows into our calves, and taking your chest right towards those feet. Again, it's very important here. Make sure not to lean in, leading with the face, elongating the neck. Lead with the chest. So let's try again. Take a deep breath in from your neutral position and exhale forward. Leaning down, pushing those elbows into the calves, feeling some stretch in the groin. And then hold as long as you feel necessary. Come up out of that stretch. We're actually going to throw a little bonus in the shoulders here. Since we're already in this position, they call this a lawn chair. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands, place them under your glutes, right here. Fingers facing forward, feet are flat. You want your feet to be considerable amount of distance from your butt, because what you're gonna do, you're gonna take a deep breath in, push up off the floor, and then exhale forward, and sit right back down on the floor and hold. If you don't feel the stretch in the shoulders, no problem. You reset, bring your feet forward a little bit more, deep breath in, up off the butt, and then exhale forward, and get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Now I feel it in my rotator cuffs, feel a nice hold here, and then I'm gonna come up, and back to my starting position, all right? Quad stretch, we wanna go just a little bit lower. We'll hit a quad stretch here. What you're gonna do is elongate your legs, just like Avi and I have. Take your left foot, tuck it right behind the left glute, and then slowly sit back on the exhale. So you're inhaling in your neutral position, and then exhale straight back. If you can't go all the way to the floor, don't sweat it. Drop right down to the elbows, hold strong. If you need to start by leaning to one side, that's okay too. There's no right or wrong. Just make sure you feel a nice stretch on the top of the thigh, all right? Another thing you can do, we'll do it on the other side. I'll show you a little bonus if you want to go a little deeper. Let's reset. Switch to the other side. Right foot goes behind the right glute. Take a deep breath in here. Place your left ankle on top of that right knee, and as you go down, let the left foot push the right knee down into the floor on the exhale. And again, if you can make it all the way to the back, that's great. Let your head rest on the floor if you're on your back, and hold strong here. And then carefully come up by pushing up onto your elbows. One foot at a time. Reset. And there you go. So that is some stretching you can do in the hip area. Just sitting still. As you see, Avi and I haven't moved our butts too much from the position we started in. So, yeah, Avi.
Yeah, so we're gonna end the session with just an energizing breath, just to get us going, ready for the rest of the day, or to get us into a nice flow for our evenings. So right now, seated, nice and comfortable, cross-legged or on your knees. Let's go ahead and take a nice, easy, full inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out. I'm going to emphasize the inhale here, energize the system all the way in. Let it go. In, out. Finding your pace, your rhythm here, fully in, breathing into all the areas that we stretched. Let it go. Take 5 more, fully in, out, in, out. Last 3, 2, last 1, fully in. Hold it at the top of your inhale. Squeeze 3 more sips in through the mouth. Stretch your hands up above your head. Keep that breath down in your belly. Squeeze it up all the way through the ribs, the chest, the head. Let it go. Hold for a moment. Easy, big inhale in. Hold it for a sec. Let it go. Hold again. Scan your body here. Check in. Notice any areas of lingering tension or tightness. Let's take one last full double nasal inhale in. Big exaggerated sigh. Let it go. Thank you guys for checking out Mark and I's video. This is for tightness and tension in the body. Could be used as a great morning way to start your day. It could also help you at the end of the night. Hope you guys join us for another session soon. Thank you.
Thank you.